Hi people, Punky here, welcome back to this channel. In this episode we have T-46, one of those Russian tanks, you know, that are just depressed. Just too good, you know. But this one is kind of, how to say, this is one of those neglected tanks, you know, underestimated tanks. Especially with this gun, you know. You don't see a lot of people using this gun, this tank, especially with this gun, you know. So it was like late night or something, because we had just this many tanks. And I was in platoon with Chakipu. He left to the right, you know. And one thing about that, you know, AMD processors, you know, really sucks, you know. Intel is much better, while AMD graphic cards or X80i, ATI, they are just great, you know. So I love that combination, Intel processors and AMD graphic cards, you know, and it proved to me, at least in this something like used cards but high range, you know, and used processors but high range, you know. I changed many on paper better AMD processors for my Intel processors that are on paper of course worse, and it is just not true, you know. In gaming, you know, you cannot tell the difference that much, you know. But when you need to play game, like in this, I mean, to play a replay and to record it, and later in rendering, you know, Intel is daddy, you know. Even if on paper is 30% worse, you know, it is still better. So, you know, next of my processors will be 2500K, you know, and use the Intel processor, you know, and it is pretty good. It is like daddy, well, it was in that range, you know, and it was like a mid-range processor, but very good. And I will keep this Asus graphic card. I have 7970, you know, Asus HD, 3 gigabytes. With 3 gigabytes, those with 2 gigabytes are not worthy, but with 3 gigabytes are pretty good. So this game, why this game? Was he bot, you know? No, he wasn't, but he was just sitting there, you know. And strange that I'm showing you game with bots, but apparently it was very good and it was worth it, you know. We'll see why. And then just sitting there, you know, I understand Valentine, you know, he is not a bot and he is not in a paper armor tank, but M2 medium, you know, just to go in middle of the field and sitting like that. I don't get it. Okay, so we have one bot in T127, but this one is T29. So this is why this tank and this gun, um, this is why they are so good, you know. First, it is with this turret kind of ugly looking tank, but without turret it is nice looking tank, you know, but not so nice, you know. It is wide, well, it is not so nice looking tank, but it is not bad looking tank. But with this gun it is nice looking tank, well, it is cool looking tank. Uh, Originally looking tank, you know, you don't have a lot of tanks like this, you know, looking like this. But it is fast, it doesn't have armor, you know, it has this doom 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 gun, you know. It's just great, you know. Like when you're playing Call of Duty when the Russians attacking America, you know, and then it is BDR on stage going doom 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 doom, you know. It's pretty cool. So if you cannot pen them, then you can use these APCR runs that have like 62% better penetration, no, 62 millimeters penetration, you know. So you just switch to gold and it is much better life. So despite being you know, game with a lot of bots, you can see it wasn't easy, you know. And I was in platoon with G.Pz, but still wasn't so easy. Well, at least he's on full health or hit points. So there is Kenny, and I'm waiting for that Panzer S-35. It is bot, but still it is Panzer S-35, even bots can do good in that tank. But I guess, you know, two of them are there against G.Pz, and I spotted from somewhere. So I decided to go down, you know, to help. So there is Kenny. Will they kill him before he can kill G.Pz? Yes. Okay, so G.Pz is on 1 kill, Valentine on 1 kill. Valentine probably still on full health or close to that. Yes. And now just Panzer S-35 left, you know. For some reason they decide to go back, you know. But they saw on minimap that he was in there on corner. And there they are. I don't have a great shot APCR loaded, but that dude can spot me and outgun me at this moment, you know, in this situation. Oh damn, and I spotted now, you know. So I'm trying to go here because it is lower ground here, so I can use this elevation in ground and this bush to start to decap, you know. And that was good. And I have just one round. What? I didn't saw that in game. But luckily I'm not spotted. So side of that tank, yeah, even AP rounds can can pierce. And G.Pz was on really low health at this moment. So a nice job against bots, you know. So let's see more games, more hard games against bots. So interestingly enough, battle type bots. I didn't know for that battle type until now, but yeah, usually I don't feature bots, you know, but it isn't bad, you know, and they had real players too, so yeah, we did good, and it was hard, kind of hard battle, you know. It is hard in tier 2 and tier 3 because there is so much hunters for stats and M badges and I don't know, money. Can you earn money? But certainly you can on easy way grind groove. And you can call me stat padder too, but I just playing this because it is fun, you know, and because my friends like to play it, and together we have a lot of fun here. But it is hard, you know. It is hard work, but that hard work almost always pay off, you know. While in other tiers it is hard work, quick game, frustration, and you know, if your team sucks, there is no way that you can, you know, in nowadays that you can do something, especially now since they all have sixth sense, you know, you cannot do that miracle carries. But let's see another game. So another replay with T46, and again in platoon with G.Pz, but this was I think later, a few days later. Not sure about that, you know. Don't hold me for my word. But what I like to do here, what's this? Yeah, I will knock this tree here. But can you guess why, you know? Well, in especially in these small tiers, what they will do, they will knock out this tree here when they push their way toward your base here, and then they have, you know, camo, so they can go here, you know, try to spot you and to snipe you, or bot, you know. And that is why it is good to, you know, just push that tree against house, and then they cannot use it anymore, you know. You need to be smart. Then what I will do, I will prepare these trees for you know, that final countdown or whatever it is called. And after I did that, you know, then I will go here to snipe with my autogun. Just kidding. So then I will try to see where I am needed the most, you know. And it looks to me like town is in danger now. We have a lot of tanks in valley, and that is muddy valley, all slimes. So there is M2 light, you know, in tier 1 and tier 2, that is carry tank. Against tier 3, not so much, but still sometimes capable. Ooh, and that is one of good tanks that are unlucky to carry, and we have platoon of them. you know. They fired very quickly and I didn't reload in time. So now I realize that. But I managed to surprise him a little bit. He was focusing too much. And they did they did all good, you know. They were in platoon, they pushed, you know, toward us, but what they didn't expect that I will just go through them, you know, not allowing them to concentrate that fire on me until now. And anyway, I cannot easily pen that frontal armor. So here we have another hard, you know, armored tank, despite being just tier 2. They call it micro mouse in that time, you know. Everyone had one, you know, whoever had money to buy it, because it was just so good for grinding, for seal clubbing, for stat padding, you know. So I was shooting bad, and also I was a little bit unlucky, and he managed to put few runs at me. My team wasn't so keen to push with me. I guess they didn't read it very well, so I missed first exit, going around a little bit longer, and he is dead now. So 7-4 for us. I don't know, was there any bots in this game? I guess not. But this one was against tier 2, you know. And that is original mower, you know. Or lawn mower. I don't know what is the name for that grass cutting machine. But later they called LTG or LGT or LGBTG plus minus equal blah 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 dash tank. That Russian light tank that is very, you know, very slicky and low pitched, and that tank truly reminds on lawnmower or whatever it is called. So that Panzer II is not there. We don't have shots on that tank. So Panzer II, you know, it has that great flak auto gun, you know. It is a cool looking tank, you know, and it can do damage, like you can see. And when those rounds hitting, you know, it sounds more scary than actually is, you know. So now it is just about can we do some more damage, you know. We didn't switch to gold runs. Whoa! Did you saw that shooting? You know, he really showed me. So yeah, this tank doesn't have armor. This tank has great acceleration and very decent speed and very good gun, but armor is kind of you know. So let's see what we did in this game, and let's see that it is late. So here we damaged 7 tanks and we killed 4. Saturn experience. Second that after Chucky Poo. Oh, guess that. 819 versus 836. 4 kills. Second that after Chucky Poo. And in damage, second that after Chucky Poo, he did 1439 versus 1400 of my damage. Just one enemy tank spotted. High caliber for us, brother in arms. Far for effect, fighter, duelist, hand, oh god, bruiser and badge. What Chucky Poo got? Far for effect, brothers in arms, fighter, duelist. So I don't get it. Why I got that high caliber and he didn't. How that works? He did more than. Oh, maybe this was concealed damage. Maybe he fired blind somewhere. I don't know. You will explain to me. So hopefully. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Have a very nice evening and day and whenever you're watching this, and see you.